US government is looking for such people. Donald Trump's policies were very clear. He wanted few things from UCIS, from people coming in to the country. Yes, there were 7-8 offices in India, but even Sydney office, we had no place for them to sit. We had to get another office for them to, for visitors. That many people, that many families were coming. People are waiting to just get an appointment in India for a tourist visa. We are getting visa approvals in 23 days, 25 days. I lost everything in 2020. Whatever I had, only business was. Before I die, it's my dream to sponsor 10,000 kids for food, shelter, education, and leave a legacy behind.
I remember the scene from the Bollywood movie Guru, which was about Dhirubhai Ambani. And he said on the stage when he's addressing all the investors, he says, "We dreamed of becoming India's biggest company. We have achieved that. Do you want to dream again? Do you want to become the world's biggest company?" If you're that entrepreneur who has the dream to become a global company, this is the right podcast for you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the BYOB Podcast by Sunrise International. Our guest this week is Mr. M P Singgh. Mr. M P Singgh has been on the BYOB Podcast before on episode 112. I'm going to put the link right here for you to watch that if you haven't seen that episode. He's back in the studio with us with more stories. Mr. Singgh is the founder of Pheonix Business Advisory and PHX Prime Properties and MPX Ventures. We're going to hear about all these new ventures from him. So, Mr. Singgh, welcome to the BYOB podcast again. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be here. Always good to be here.
It's such a pleasure to host you again. We've discussed, I think that was maybe about a year or two ago when we discussed.
About a year. Over a year now.
Yeah, episode 112. This is going to be episode 170 something.
Wow.
So
congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Lots of episodes, one per week. Big deal. Well done. Proud moment.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So Pheonix Business Advisory, PHX Prime Properties, you've built successful businesses one after the other. How did it all start? What was your inspiration moment or that turning point that got you into being your own boss?
It's the trauma. It's the childhood trauma. It's something, the fear that you always had, that I don't want to be this person. When you're young, you're growing up, you look up to certain people, you look up to certain relatives, you look up to certain friends. And also sometimes people comes and tell you, you're not worthy, or you will never do this, or you will never achieve this. And that pushes your, three-letter button, 3-alphabet button. It's called ego. So that once that gets pushed for any kid, they do whatever it takes to build it, it's not to prove it to them anymore. It's proving it to yourself. And I'm going to make it happen for me so that no one can ever point a finger at me. You'll never do anything in your life.
Yeah.
It's not for them.
Yeah.
Plus, it also helps you to live a very good life. It gives a very good life to your parents. It gives you a very good life to your future generations as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's never about money. You look at the background of any big entrepreneur or a business owner or industrialist or a billionaire. They will tell you the same thing. It's not about the money. It's a game. It's a game. All of them are playing one way or the other. And they have only one thing to get out of it. Winning. They just want to win.
Yeah.
And till the time the game is going, we are all alive. You take it, you give an entrepreneur a retirement, they just pass away. So once you get into this, you're in for life.
Yeah. When you talk about achieving that milestones and success, right? So you started with jobs. Somewhere down the line, you switched to entrepreneurship.
Indeed.
What was that triggering point that you said you want to be your own boss?
When I was working at my second job as a marketing manager, I had a loan to pay off because when going to Australia was difficult. My parents pledged everything, mortgaged every single thing, whatever they had, and they sent me. So we took a lot of loans from the banks, and after 3 years, there is a time to pay them back. And my job was not giving that much amount of income. I went to my boss. I would like to make more money. She said, you work hard, but hard work doesn't only give you, all the money. So the only way you can grow exponentially very quickly, legally, is stepping into a right business, having right mentors, having right partners, and a right business formula of helping people. That if your business can help someone with anything, make their life easy, you will grow exponentially. So the change it was the financial difficulty that pushed me to get into entrepreneurship, but it also became a blessing because this is what I was born to do and this is what I was waiting to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's talk about those early days, challenges. So when you started in the world of entrepreneurship, what kind of challenges did you face? How did you overcome them?
Education. Our education system is not designed for us to become business owners. Our education system around the world, except UAE, most countries in the world, is designed for you to become a slave. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not really sorry because it is a brutal honesty. It's just designed for you to become a slave of the system in which you get a corporate job, you look good wearing a suit. That this is what it's fed in the system. They never teach you in your college, university, what a GST is when you're doing your MBA, or which country has what GST. How do you, run multiple businesses around the world, multiple currencies, multiple headaches, cross-border transactions, the transfer of pricing. How do you buy things from China and sell it online? They never teach you this. The saddest part of studying business, the education, which becomes a difficulty for an entrepreneur in the future, is you're learning, you want to buy a Ferrari, right? And you're learning from a guy who's coming in a Hyundai. How the hell that is going to happen? So when you step into entrepreneurship, first thing first, you need to have a plan and a great mentors to help you, go through certain traps. There was a Instagram picture I saw a couple of days ago. There was a big rat and there was this Jerry. There was this, Tom and Jerry?
Yeah.
There was a big Jerry and there was a little Jerry.
Okay.
And there were so many traps for the little Jerry to be trapped in and die. But he was holding his finger and they were standing in front of the ocean. It's a big thing when you have someone who can help you, teach you, or just tell you a little things. Don't do this. This is where you're going to get stuck. Things become a lot easier in the world of entrepreneurship. You can do what you will achieve in 50 years, you will do in 5 if you have right people around you and a mentor to guide you.
Yeah. Mentors are extremely
blessing.
And mentors, coaches, you need to have. So in your case, what was that like? Who was that mentor, or who were those people that?
One of my mentors is in Australia. I'm very thankful to him. He has always guided me. Now, picking up mentor could be your cleaner. Mentor could be somebody you watched online. Mentor could be a movie star that you watched him in a movie and do things. It's about learning from. Now, the catch with a mentor is you need to find a mentor who have no financial interest in you. It's a very hard thing because everybody's looking for money one way or the other. If someone is teaching something to them, they want something back from them. A real mentor is someone whose happiness, whose pleasure, whose peacefulness in him, whose, they get a kick out of it, is to watch others succeed. Those are the people that you need to find as mentor. They could be anyone. They do not need to be super successful business owners. It could be just a simple person who works in a bank, and when you go to get a loan, he tells you, don't do this shit. You will end up paying this thing. Come back after 6 months, you're not ready for it. I'm going to make money out of it, but you're not ready for it. Those certain people, you have to find them in your life to teach, and they are the real mentors.
Yeah. It's so important to find that right mentor. But at the same time, I want to touch upon this point of like having, sometimes we end up asking advice from too many people. Yeah. Especially youngsters have seen this, struggling with this, because they think that, okay, Instagram is full of reels telling them the importance of mentors and coaches, that what we just spoke about, right? But they take it too far. How far is too far in that? Asking advice from too many people.
First, you have to ask advice from a person who have had the experience of the exact same thing earlier. If somebody's in business, if somebody is exponentially good in logistics, if you're asking about an import-export or a medical field, they must have had that some sort of experience in it. And don't ask too many people. You listen to what they say. You hear but you are the one who makes the decision. Now, as an entrepreneur, if you have taken a stand, you have to stand by it. So it should be your decision, not their decision, or not what anybody has told you to do so. Yeah. You go to a casino, you play a roulette. There is a red number, there is a black number. You can ask 255 mentors which one I could. They will give you one answer, black or red. And if you're at zero, you're screwed. But the decision is who has the money, who has the chips to put it on. It's you. It's your decision, so that you don't regret that decision. That somebody else told me this thing and I failed. If it's your failure, you will again learn from it. You will again succeed from it. It will add on to your, business acumen. Yeah. But don't ask too many people, and let the last decision be yours.
Yeah. In Marathi, we have this. We have a saying: "Aikave janache, karave manache." Means you listen to people, but you do what your heart says.
Yes, absolutely. In business, because it's your business.
It's your business.
It's your baby.
Yeah. Talking of business, the primary one, which is Pheonix Business Advisory. At Pheonix Business Advisory, you've helped thousands of people migrate to US, UAE, New Zealand, Australia. What was that gap in the business migration industry when you saw this gap and you said, there is something not right, I'm going to go fix it. And then you identified that to start your business?
There was a time we were getting calls in Sydney office that I'm in India, I want to come to Australia, but I can't come. I'm a successful business owner. I can't go write an IELTS exam and, go study for 2 years. Is there a visa for a business owner to come in? That's where my click came. That, okay, there must be something. Then we looked into the 188 visa. As soon as I realized that there are certain visas of that category in which as a business owner, you can come to Australia, New Zealand, US. I went ahead. We started our first, venture in India, Pheonix Business Advisory in 2018, and it was a super success. It's like the best example I can give you now. When you're in India, we all have Uber.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are demanding Uber Black. We were the Uber Black at that time. We're still the Uber Black. We only dealt with business owners. We only dealt with, high caliber people. And we helped them to, move to Australia, New Zealand. Now we're coming up with the New Zealand program. US, we have been successful. UAE is also our second home for us. Yeah. So it's not getting into the herd of sheep of where all the student visas and tourist visas and all these people are there. We kept us very, niche, only for business owners, only for business migration, and that's it.
Wow. I want to use an analogy here. When it rains, birds go find shelter in trees. But there's one bird that flies above the clouds, that the rain can't bother me anymore.
Eagle.
The eagle.
Eagle. And this is, I think it's a bit of an emotional moment. Phoenix has been that bird. We have had not only the rains, we have had tornadoes in the last 6-7 years. It became an instant success in India. First year, 3 clients. Next year, 40 clients. Third year, 79 clients. But the third year was COVID. Third year was COVID, and everything got shut down. We were still growing, but I lost everything in 2020. Whatever I had, only business was left.
Yeah.
Everything got taken away in COVID. They didn't give up. We flew again out of the clouds. 2021, 179 clients. 2022, 300 plus clients. Another tornado came, government shut down. Our business suddenly became zero. Overnight, it turned zero. Again,
government shut down? What is it?
The government changed the policy. They shut down the one business migration visa we did. And we were number one in India. Probably globally number one. We were doing that many, migration cases. We had 300,000 inquiries. 1,000 inquiries a day were running. It was that big we couldn't manage. There were so many people coming to Sydney office. India, yes, there were 7-8 offices in India, but even Sydney office, we had no place for them to sit. We had to get another office for them to, for visitors. That many people, that many families were coming. And overnight it became zero because government changed. They changed the policy. They didn't want any more business migrants. So the eagle came down again. Then I restarted with American business migration and it took off. A lot of people are waiting to just get an appointment in India for a tourist visa. We are getting visa approvals in 23 days, 25 days, including petition and interview appointments. Again, the eagle went up out of the cloud. So it's just part of the journey of an entrepreneur. You cannot give up.
Absolutely.
You cannot let yourself down in front of all the people who believed in you.
Yeah.
It's a hard journey. It's not only for me, it's a hard journey for everyone. If you mentioned Mr. Ambani. We all watched that movie Guru. It was not easy for him.
Absolutely.
It's not an easy life.
Yeah.
But it's a life worth living.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel if you live your life in a way that some kid, going in struggling with poverty or in some poor country, learns about your story and feels like, yes, he can do it, so can I. That's it. We've done our part in this world, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I want my people to do well.
Yeah.
Particularly, I want my people to do well. I was on a podcast a couple of weeks ago in which it was asked me, where do you want to see Punjabis? I want to see them in Parliament. I want to see them in White House. I want to see them in London Parliament. And the sad part is 90% of my people or 90% of Indians do not realize that we are already there. There's a gap. I want to show to a person who is sitting in a village thinking, I will not do anything with my life.
Yeah.
That if I can do it, you can do it too. And I don't want nothing from you. I'm not selling you a course or $8 PDFs to buy from my Instagram account. Don't have that kind of mindset. I want to help. I want to inspire. And before I die, it's my dream to sponsor 10,000 kids for food, shelter, education, and leave a legacy behind. This is your real wealth that you earned.
Absolutely.
Mr. Tata passed away. Unfortunately, his day came. The whole city was shut down. Did it need to? No. Because his life was based on helping people. He didn't give jobs. He created communities. Yeah. So it's something, a life worth living. But was it easy for him? No. I want to follow the same protocol.
Yeah. Well, talking of the visas, right now, your L1 visa is like your number one thing, right?
Yes.
It's like a big thing. L1. So
We cracked the code.
you cracked the code. So for our audience, can you just first explain what is L1 visa? Why is that becoming such a powerful thing for entrepreneurs around the world to migrate?
It's. I'll break it down. L1 is an intra-company transfer visa.
Intra-company
Transfer visa. So if you have a company in India and you have a company in the US, you can transfer your employees or directors or senior managers or executive managers through this. But when you say this to a business owner who has a restaurant, he goes like, "Nah, not for me. Can't do it." Because they never realize that it is, they think it's for big industrialists. It's for companies like Samsung, Nokia, Reliance or Adani Corporation. Only they can use it. We have got clients who have a restaurant. The guy I was talking about who got the visa in 23 days. And it's our record, and probably it's a big record for anyone to break. The other one was 25 days, one before than that. One guy has multiple restaurants in India, Ahmedabad. Other one has a travel company. And the turnovers are what, 3.5 crores?
Okay.
And that's it. So we broke the code by, taking smaller organizations, expanding their business in the US and getting them the L1 visa. And it's done like that.
Okay.
We understood the system. And the best part is US government is looking for such people. Donald Trump's policies were very clear. He wanted few things from UCIS, from people coming in to the country. First, you come in legally. Second, you must speak English. Third, bring money. Fourth, don't take American jobs. Create American jobs. Fifth, come with a clear background, respectful countries where you have no noise. People coming out of India, Indians are highly respected in US. Highly. The highest earners in the whole country are Indian families. An Indian family earns $140,000. An American family earns only 66. We're more than double.
That's the average amount of money that
we are never involved in any noise. We're never involved in any scams or big major headaches or riots or some other anti-American things, which they are, as a country, they are fearful of. We pay our taxes on time. Most of the doctors, nurses are all Indians. Highest amount of, successful entrepreneurs are Indians. So these were his policies, and our clients have all of them. There are so many. Imagine how many businesses are there in India whose turnover is 3 CR, $400,000. They have 4 or 5 employees working for them, and they have availability of 2 to 3 CRs of money with them, 400,000. They can go on L1 visa, expand their business in the US, hand over the business in future to the kids. Happy days all over. But they just don't know that. Now, as it has become a success, lots and lots of people, and thanks to your voice on BYOB and other podcasts and news channels, now the word is out. Now the genie is out of the bottle. Now everybody is like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yes." "Do you have a proof?" "Yes." "Can I speak to any of them?" "Yes." "How many?" 2. "I'll give you a number of 5 people you can speak to." "You want their visa approvals?" "Yes." "Here are all of them." So it's hard to believe, but as we deliver what they say, then they go back and say into their communities, "Do you know this is available?" And then the other guy will come. "He said that this is possible. I want to go too." So this is now happening.
Yeah.
Next year is a big year for us.
Next year is a big year for you?
100%.
What do you have?
The eagle is going to cross off again, the tornado. My vision is to grow their mindset that I can do business in multiple countries and I can choose a country where I feel very happy about. New Zealand is now coming up with a program starting on 24th of November. That if you buy a New Zealand business for 2 million New Zealand dollars, that's 10 crore rupees, you can get the permanent residency within 1 year. Sri Lanka tomorrow had civil unrest, you're dead. Your business is gone. This is what happened. Now, if you're exporting products from India to Kazakhstan, to Dubai, to US, to Germany, to Italy, 26 countries, one country says, sorry, we don't want your products. Done, no problem. I still have my, cash cow running at multiple other places.